Good job, great job by the kicker for the Coolidge Bears is Johnny Mosley. Back for the Tigers, Clausen far side, Beal near side. Again, Tigers left to right. Game will decide the conference championship. Here is the kickoff. Mosley's kick comes to the near side. It might go out of bounds. Beal's going to not touch it. Smart play by Beal. The ball goes out of bounds at about the 3-yard line, I believe. But the Globe has several options here. And they may decide to take the good field position as a result of the kick going out of bounds, or they can make Coolidge re-kick it. And what do you think here, Spencer?
Well, seeing Coolidge's kicker, they don't have a good kicker, and that's an average kick from right there. I think Globe can get a lot better return on that if they took it again, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that.
And they're putting the ball, I was going to say the officials putting the ball at the 20-yard line. I'm like, wait a minute, it's the 35, not the 20. Wow. A little like, what's the word, brain lock there for a second? Putting the ball at the 20-yard line. I'm like, no, that's not a touchback. That ball went out of bounds. So Globe does get the ball first and 10 at the 35. We'll get you the offense in just a second, and also the defense for Coolidge. Lincoln Hansen, your quarterback, gives to Beal on the counter to the near side. Beal bounces off one tackle, heading down the near side at the 45 to 50. Deeks one defender, cutting into the open field at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown Globe. Beal goes 65 yards. No flags on the play, 65-yard run for Chris Beal, and the Tigers have the lead. You talk about what happened to the Tigers last week at the Eloy game when Eloy came out on kind of a trick play to burn the Tigers. The Tigers come out strong right here on just a simple give to Beal, and he breaks it, and the Tigers on the board, and now going for the extra point. Scott with the hold of Wander. The hold is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It sneaks inside the far upright, and the Globe Tigers pumped up on the sideline. They lead by a score of 7-0. Want to let you know that tonight's game also brought to you by Kimberlake Communications, Michael Collette and Company, and our boosters, Ortega's Shoes and R&R Pizza Express, sponsoring our player of the game. But right there, that's a huge play. Great way to start.
That's a big play. Remember last year, Coolidge got off to the fast start and got momentum going in their way, and it may have cost Globe the game, because after that it was an evenly played game. But Coolidge got the fast start, and right now Globe's getting a score right off the back, and it could be a crucial point of the game.
So Alp will come out and kick off and have a chance to give you that Globe offense. Things happening so fast. Try and get you the defense in just a second. That's assuming Coolidge gets the ball here. You never know what could happen. So the crowd, it's such a big factor. The crowd can be huge. And you've got the crowd into the game early here. Alp running up as the entire kicking team is faking the onside quick kick. Looking back for Coolidge, about the 15 is Mike Smith, and Alp is going to line drive, bounce on the near side. It's a squib. It's picked up at about the 25-yard line. Cordova breaks one tackle, heading up the middle of the field, now taken down to the 34-yard line. Good job by the Tigers. Doing that looks like Whelan that comes in to make the stop. It is. For the Globe Tigers, the principal tackler is Dustin Whelan. For Coolidge offensively, the quarterback is Randy Utzi, the fullback Anthony Garcia, the halfback is Mike Smith. The flanker is going to be Darian Loggins. On the line, you will see Brandon Montijo, Taylor Randall, Tino Tarango, Johnny Mosley, and Cameron Bechtel. The split end, Jim Mitchell. Look for him to get the ball a bit. Man in motion, that's Smith. Inside give goes to Smith, heading off the right side. Tigers having trouble getting to him, and he's thrown forward, but a gain of about 15 yards. A 15-yard gain. And there's a flag, fortunately, back at the 32-yard line of the Coolidge Bears. We got wrapped up in the run, but it's holding on Coolidge. So bring that back. Let's give you the Globe defense. On the line, Josh Maxwell. Also for the Tigers, Brandon Lotus, Chance Williams, Chet Hulskamp, Ryan Golden. The linebackers, Lincoln Hansen, Aaron Burke, Daniel Cini. Also for the Tigers in the secondary, we will see J.D. Wander, Nate Clausen, and Daniel Hernandez. So back Coolidge up. That's a spot foul. That's about a 12-yard penalty. 12 yards on the penalty for the Bears. Make it 13 where they spot it. And we will have 1st and 10 here on KJAA Globe. Here is Utsi rolling out. He's being pressured by Golden. Throws and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Clausen at the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15. Tigers leading by a score of 14-0. 14-0 ball game. Just a moment ago, Hansen going in from 3 yards out. Here's Alp on the kickoff. High kick, bobbled by Coolidge, but then picked up. That is going to be Mitchell. Mitchell up the right side, and Mitchell taken down as he gets close to the 40-yard line. Mitchell with the run on the return. So the Coolidge Bears now 1st and 10. We gave you the offense, we gave you the Globe defense. This game not even 4 minutes old. And the Tigers with a 14-0 lead. Football at the Coolidge 41. Tigers with the 53 defense. Remember, Coolidge will mix it up, and they're trailing now. Let's see how they respond being behind. Not something they're used to. Utsi gives off inside. There's nothing there. Let's see who comes in for the Tigers. I believe that's Chance Williams making the stop for Globe. Again, a long way away we are here from the middle of the field. It'll be 2nd down, about 9. Pick up about 1 on the play for Coolidge. Wander near side defensively on the receiver. Man coverage by the Tigers. Utsi pitches back to Smith. Smith trying to get free, can't. The Tigers come in and they take him down. That looks like Maxwell out there. It is for the Globe Tigers. Good defense so far by Globe, and early on here the Tigers doing a decent job containing Coolidge here, Spencer.
Yeah, they are doing a good job. Besides that first run that got called back by Mike Smith, he's not doing anything, and neither in the running backs, even though they've only had a few rushing plays. But it's a good sign for Globe and get their defense excited and confident.
3rd down and 9 for Coolidge. Utsi rolling to his left. Golden with the pressure. The throw is caught by Smith, and he's gang tackled and then drilled by Hansen as he broke the initial hit. No gain on the play. Coming up was Burke to make the stop for the Globe Tigers initially for the Globe Tigers. And that was a big stop. And Hansen finishes him off right there. So Coolidge now with 4th down. And they will have to punt. 4th down, about 9.
4th down and 9 for the Bears. Clausen and Hansen back deep.
4th and 9. Here's the punt. It's a deep punt. Clausen fields it about the 20-yard line, looking for some room. Gets a couple of blocks. And now at the 20, to the near side, the 25, the 30, and he's taken down there about the 32-yard line. Making the stop for the Coolidge Bears is going to be Anthony Garcia. A good run back by Clausen right there. 1st and 10. So the Tigers with the football. Ball at the, as I said, the 33-yard line from the near hash. Hyde split to the far side, single back. A slot to the left side. Hansen rolls that way, steps up, throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Off the hand of Beal, went off his left hand. Hansen, it looked like, led that just a little bit too much, or Beal would have been in the end zone.
That's right. It was Beal had his speed, he had his wheels going. Hansen threw it. It hit him in the hands, but it might have been just a bit too far. But it was. They'll have to do better next time.
Hard to tell from here, but it looked like it was just a bit overthrown. Not much, but just a tiny bit as Beal was streaking down the far side. So 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Again, we're only about 6 minutes into this game, 5:44 to go in the first quarter still. 14-0 is the score. 3-back set, give it off now to Beal. Beal picking his way and getting forward to about the 38. Pick up a 5 on the play for Beal. Making the stop for the Coolidge Bears. I believe Cordova was in there. We have a couple guys for Coolidge, I think at different numbers than what we were given.
on their own 30.
So it is going to be 3rd down and a short 5 for the Globe Tigers, about 4. Hanson fakes, heading off the left side, keeps himself, got the first down. Hanson picks up 7. A 7-yard gain for Hanson. First down, Globe, the football outside their 46-yard line. And we've seen it all year. The option, either he options the ball off his Lincoln or he keeps it himself, making great decisions.
Yeah, and if they can get that going good like they have in the past, I think they could. I mean, they'll be well set, because that option that Hanson runs with his running backs, Beal and Scott, is very hard to defend because they're all great runners.
1st and 10, Globe, the football at the 46-yard line. From the middle of the field. Single back, now man in motion comes Beal as a wing. It'll go to Beal, coming to the near side right. Beal stiff arms the defender, heading across the 50 to 45, and out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. And it's right at the first down marker. I think he's got the first down. I believe Beal has it from the look we're getting on where the ball is being placed. He's got the first down. Pickup of 11 yards for Chris Beal. The official saying wind the clock, a play clock that is. Earlier he was saying keep the clock moving, but Beal got out of bounds there. So the clock person, maybe that's Mr. Al Rex over there doing the clock. Now the clock is rolling. Here it goes to Goslin. Goslin gets about 3. That'll be 2nd down. Let's see where they spot it. Yeah, pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. Next week we head to Sahuarita. Tigers and the Mustangs. Tonight, San Carlos, fresh off the win over Superior last week, 37-30. I want to congratulate the Braves. They are hosting Ray tonight, and Miami is in Superior. 3-back set. Hanson gives it off to Scott off the left side, goes by one defender, trying to get close to the stick, but he cannot. He'll still get a decent gain on the play of about 4. But he'll be about a couple yards short of the first down, and really Scott did all he could there even to get that.
Yeah, he did. He fought for those last few yards. He had a good block at the beginning, but there's people around. He did a good job there picking up 4 yards.
3rd and 2 for the Globe Tigers. The important thing is here, you're working some clock too. You're up 14-0. If you can score here and keep the clock rolling, you're in real good shape in a big game like this. Hanson fakes to the fullback, heads off the right side, and he will be taken down for a loss. A short loss in the play, about a half a yard. It'll bring up 4th down. Remember, you can catch a video replay of this game with our KJ Audio Monday, Wednesday. Cable Channel 2 about 5 o'clock. They had a problem on Monday with the VCR, I'm told. They were not able to air the game. We appreciate them airing it, I am told, on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. That's Cable 1. Larry Hanson on the video, Jared Dykes as well. 4th down for the Tigers, and they look like they're going to go. They are. 4th and about 3 from the 35. And somebody moved. Did Coolidge move first is the question. 3 Coolidge guys moved, then somebody moved on the Globe line, but are they going to call it against the Tigers? I believe they are. Coolidge, yeah, it's going to go against the Tigers. It's going to be an illegal procedure penalty against the Globe Tigers. And now you got to think here, are you still going for it on 4th and 8 from the 40-yard line? What do you think?
I'd go for it. In a big game like this, you got to go for it.
And the Tigers showing like they will. We don't know officially yet, but here they come out of the huddle. They are going to go out of the I formation, wing to the right, receiver to the right. Hanson fakes to the fullback, pump fakes, going for it all down the far side, and Wander catches it at the 20-yard line. 15, 10, 5, and it'll go down inside the 5-yard line. Great job by Wander to adjust. The defender was right on him, was blocking his path, and Wander cut behind him and made a huge catch on the play. And that was big. Tigers about 35 yards on the pass hookup. Big play. And now the Tigers 1st and goal at about the 4-yard line. Hanson gives it off to Scott off the left side, and he'll get a couple. Looks like about the 2-yard line from way up here. Now we see the Tigers making some substitutions. Chance Williams, Joe Bashu coming in, Regan Goslin, also Chet Hulskamp into the game. And we have a timeout called by Globe. We'll keep it right here with 1:44 to go in the second quarter. 14-0 in favor of the Globe Tigers. 14-0 is the score. Dave Hankin, Spencer Hansen here with you. Hope you're enjoying this game tonight. I know we are. Very exciting game here this evening. Want to go ahead and let you know that tonight's game also brought to you by Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair. Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair, over 19 years, reliable experience, serving the Globe Miami area. Transmissions, engines, brakes, AC, tune-ups, fuel injection, cleaning and repair, computer diagnostics and testing. 491 North Broad, 425-0206. That's Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair. Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair behind the Tigers here on AM 1240 KJ Radio. So again, 14-0 our score right now. The Tigers coming out, second and goal from about the 2-yard line. Here we go. 3-back set. Hansen gives off to Beal. Beal heading towards the end zone. Is he in? No indication. He's in. Touchdown. The official running over from the near sideline runs in and says touchdown. And it is 20-0 in favor of the Globe Tigers with 1:39 to go here in the quarter. Hard to believe it's the first quarter, and the Tigers are up by a score right now of 20-0, looking to add the PAT. Scott will kick it. The hold of Wander. Here's the snap is good. The kick is up. The kick has plenty of leg. The kick is good. 1:39 to go here in a very exciting first quarter. We'll take a short break and come back with more action right after this. 1240 KJ Radio. Dave Hankin, Spencer Hansen back with you. We're going to have our pizza giveaway here soon. Art Downey has arrived, and this means we should hear a roar in the crowd soon. After the kickoff, we'll probably have that in just a second. Thank Mr. Francaro for doing that for us here, announcing that, and letting some rowdy, I should say lucky, rowdy fan getting a free pizza courtesy of R&R Pizza Express. So Alp getting set to kick off. Smith back deep. And here's the kick by Alp. High sidewinding kick. And it's dropped there, but then picked up at about the 10, the 15, the 20, and heading to about the 25-yard line is going to be De'Arian Loggins on the kick return. So 1st and 10 Coolidge at the 25, and they will have the football.
Also, Coolidge Hansen on the tackle on the kickoff.
So Coolidge 1st and 10. Football spotted at the 27-yard line. From the far hash. 21-0 Globe. Minute 32 to go here in the first quarter. Utsi giving the signals. Hands off now. Smith coming to the near side. He's got the outside. Wander comes up and knocks him out of bounds at about the 37, 38-yard line. Pick up on the play of 11 yards and a first down on the carry right there from Mike Smith.
Gain of 11 yards, 1st and 10 for the Coolidge.
So 1st and 10 Coolidge.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our
from the 39.
For free pizza for the most outstanding.
Out of the wing tee set now. Here is Smith with the ball. Smith off the right side. He's got room. He's got first down yardage. Missed tackle heading down the far side. Smith will go ahead and he will score. Smith going 59 yards. Make that 61 yards. 61 yards. Smith, and that's not the crowd cheering for the Coolidge score. That's for the pizza, everybody. R&R Pizza Express, KJ Radio together, giving away a pizza. Now, usually we have a big play that follows the giving away of the pizza. So hopefully the Tigers will have a big kickoff return or something right after this. But the Coolidge Bears now have scored. Smith on the run. He goes, what, 72 yards, I believe it was.
61.
I'm sorry, yeah, 61, that's right. I had that right the first time. Here is the kick. The kick is up, and did it get in there? No. So the pizza comes through and causes Coolidge to miss the extra point. So we did something good with the pizza tonight. I wasn't going to be as presumptuous to say the pizza was going to do that, but the winner tonight of the pizza,
Globe Band, GHS Band.
the band has won the pizza, courtesy of R&R and KJ Radio.
And the winner of the pizza is
So now Coolidge will kick off.
So congratulations. Thanks to R&R
And Mr. Frank Carroll.
and KJ Radio.
And now 21-6 the score. We thank Art Downey for delivering the pizza. And now really, Spencer, right here, the Tigers have to suck it up a little bit. I mean, you know, they're up 21-6. This is the time now. You've still got a comfortable lead. You can't let Coolidge get back into this. You got to play smart football.
That's right. Coolidge is an offensive team that they rack up a lot of points, and so a 2-touchdown lead isn't nothing to them. They can get that back within minutes, and so Tigers still got to play aggressively and still got to stick it to them.
And like we said, we're still not out of the first quarter yet. 21-6, but still the first quarter. But the Tigers showing that they can play with Coolidge. Obviously playing with Coolidge, they were up 21-0. Now it's a matter of, can they hold on in this one? Remember that Snowflake game? The Tigers led 21-0. This will be a true sign of what this team is made of tonight. Being able to hold on to the lead that they do have versus a very tough ranked Coolidge team. Here is the kickoff coming to the near side to Beal. Up the middle of the field at the 10, 15, the 20. By one man at the 25. Towards the near side at the 30. By him at the 35. By another one at the 40. Still on his feet and goes down at the 46-yard line. And that is one heck of a return by Chris Beal right there for the Globe Tigers. And the officials talking, was there a flag at the end of the play? I'm not sure. I don't see a flag from here, but the officials huddling around the Tigers.
Brought down by Adam.
And Coolidge saying, well, is there a flag or not? Lorenzo Ortiz with his arms out. It's a block in the back against the Tigers. So the Tigers called right here. And this will back them up. And that's unfortunate because that was a great run back by Chris Beal. Next week, again, we head to Sahuarita. Final game of the regular season. Of course, the Tigers are playoff bound. Tell you more about that in just a bit. A win tonight would guarantee the conference title.
Ball moved back to the Globe Tigers, 23-yard line, 1st and 10 on the penalty.
So 1st and 10 for Globe, but you move them back to 15 yards for the block in the back. That was from the spot of the foul. So from the 23 now, make that the 23 for the Globe Tigers. 1st and 10. Hansen keeps it himself, and he's lucky if he gets back about a yard on the play. And I don't know what you saw there, Spencer, but to me it looked like maybe some miscommunication.
Yeah, it did. It looked like he was, he went for the handoff and no one took it, and he kind of stood there and decided to go forward, and unfortunately didn't get anything. Maybe a yard.
2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Coming off for Coolidge, Johnny Mosley. And into the game is Al June at that nose guard spot. Right over Burke. Here's Hansen rolling out to his right. Throws over the middle. It's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Hyde. It would have been a tough catch, but it's one he probably should have made at about the 36, 37-yard line. That would have been a 1st down. And we've seen it again right there, Spencer. Lincoln putting the ball in the receiver's hands. They got to make catches like that in big games.
They do. The receivers got to step up, especially in a big game like this, like you said. They got to step up, make those catches like Wander in the last play, and get that ball moving.
So now 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. The football just inside their own 25-yard line. Out of the eye. Hansen rolls off the right, got a man behind him, breaks free of him. Hansen has the 1st down, lowers the head, and gets to the 40-yard line. Hansen a pickup of 15 yards.
Number 11, the guy who Lincoln Hansen's run over, they were best friends growing up, and they're actually still really good friends right now. So a little bit of a story right there.
Jim Mitchell is the man. Hanson with a 15-yarder last week, which was one of the best runs I've ever seen. As he took off a couple yards out of the end zone, I likened it to Randall Cunningham, and with Coach Novich's interview, it was a great run. Big score for the Tigers, and right now the big score at the end of the first quarter is 21-6 in favor of the Globe Tigers. Let's go ahead. We'll take a minute break. We'll come back with the second quarter right after this. 1240 KJ Radio. We are back. 21-6 is the score right now in favor of the Globe Tigers. A big first down just picked up by Lincoln Hanson on a 15-yard run. Out of the eye now come the Tigers. Man in motion is Scott. He'll get the ball, picking his way up the near side, cuts it back up the middle of the field, takes two guys to bring him down, and he gets to about the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 7 on the play. Utsi in there on the stop for Coolidge. Also coming in, Jim Mitchell, along with Lorenzo Ortiz. So second down and 7. Second and 3 after the gain of 7. From the 47-yard line, Hanson on the delay gives off to Beal. Beal up ahead for the first down, and Beal picks up 5 yards. Kind of like a draw play right there, Spencer. Great execution by the Tigers.
Yeah, it worked well. You thought when Hanson was going back for a pass, and he handed it to Beal, and Beal was able to pick up the first down, which is what they needed. No big play there, just get the first down, keep on driving the ball down the field.
First and 10 Tigers, the football at the 47-yard line of the Coolidge Bears. Single back, slot, and a wing near side. Hanson steps up, won't go down, he's going to take off. He's got the first down. Hanson lowers the head and is spun around again and gets to the 32, 33-yard line. What a run there by Hanson. Pick up on the play of about 14 yards, make it 13 for Lincoln Hanson. Fantastic run there. No fear for Lincoln Hanson tonight, and he had 2 defenders right on him about to sack him. He stepped up, saw the opening, and got the first down. So first down Globe from the Coolidge 34, and again now the Tigers offensive line doing the job. Same set as before. Hanson inside, give to the fullback. That's going to be Goslin. And Goslin will get 4, maybe 5. Give him 4. Second down and 6, and the Tigers keep it going. Again, Dave Hankins, Spencer Hanson here with you on AM 1240, KJ Radio, your station for high school sports and all the Globe Tiger football games this season. Talmadge Hanson, a wide out to the near side, the tight end to the right, 3 backs now. Hanson with the ball, gets a block, heading up the left side, and is tripped up as he gets inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That tackle is made by Smith. Gain on the play for Hanson of about 17 yards for Hanson. Talmadge giving a little bit of block right there a moment ago. Now it's Hyde to the near side as the wide out. Tigers come out quickly. First and 10 from about the 16-yard line. Hanson gives it to Beal. Beal trying to get to the outside. Stiffs arms the offender. Trying to get somewhere, and he can't. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds along the far side near the Coolidge players. And Beal will lose a few. But there was nothing there for Beal at all there. Spencer, great play up until there. Tigers having it all their way, and Beal just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, they didn't. They're going to have plays like those. They just got to not let it affect them and get back and make up those yards that they lost right there.
Loss of about 3 on the play for Beal. Bring up second down and 13. Clausen wide to the near side. Out of the eye come the Tigers, wing to the near side. Hanson rolls left, good blocking, steps up, and he will lunge forward and get to about the 15-yard line. That's close to the original line of scrimmage. He was looking, I think, for Beal, but he was covered in the end zone. Pick up on the play of what, the 3 that was, that was lost a minute ago. And he gets a little more than that, gets almost 4 on the play. Third down and a little less than 10 for the Tigers. Wander coming into the game. J.D. Wander. He'll split out to the far side. Out of the wishbone, Brochu is the fullback. And Hanson and Brochu heading forward. Who has the ball? It's Hanson, I believe. with the football, gets inside the 10 to about the 9 in the middle of the field, and this is where Alp comes in. This is what you've been waiting for all year. A game like this, you're up by 15, you make a field goal here, you can make it over a 2-possession, 2-point conversion game.
Ball spotted on about the 9.5 yard
Alp, the foreign exchange student, doing a great job this season. This is one of those clutch field goals the Tigers need him to make. It will be a 30-yard field goal from almost the middle of the field. Let's see what happens. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, the kick has plenty of leg, and the kick is good. Alp Ehrlich comes in and kicks a 30-yard field goal. And the Globe Tigers extend the lead right now to 24-6 with 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. And Spencer, as I just said, Alp, the way he's been doing things, that's great for him to be able to come in right there and kick that field goal, and that's going to keep the momentum going for the Tigers.
That's right. Just keep on scoring, whether it's a touchdown or a field goal or however you want to put the points on the board. Keep it coming, because Coolidge is going to get their points, and so you just got to stay ahead of them. Keep on getting yours.
So the Tigers will kick off in just a moment. Miami leading Superior by a score of 20-0. That game, I believe, in the second quarter.
We have an update from Superior.
And
Vandals 20. The Superior Panthers nothing. Once again, second quarter.
Tigers getting ready to kick off.
20. Superior Panthers nothing.
Got to be happy so far. Tigers have looked real good. So here's Alp to kick off, gets the running start, and dribbles this one. It's actually caught at about the 20-yard line by Loggins, and he'll be taken down to the 32-yard line. That's Wander in on the stop for the Globe Tigers. So Wander with the big catch, and now the nice tackle right there on one of the speedsters for the Coolidge Bears. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Coolidge at the 22-yard line. 7:38 to go, second quarter. It'll be from the near hash, in which the Bears will come out from. Receiver far side is De'Arian Loggins. Out wide, Wander on him defensively. Out of the offset eye come the Bears. Receiver to the near side as well. Utsi pitches it off now. It goes to Rushing. Rushing off the left side, and he's tackled up high after a pickup of about 5 on the play. Let's see who comes in for the Globe Tigers. Bunch of guys there. I believe that is Burke, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in on the tackle for the Globe Tigers. Pickup of almost 7. Get a good spot through the Bears. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and a short 3 for the Bears. Split to the near side, Sean Jordan. Out of the wing tee set. Utsi gives off and getting free, heading down the near side with the football. Then a nice tackle ridden out of bounds there. Lawson knocking the men out of bounds. That's Rushing. And I'm going to tell you right now, the official, and this is a smart move by the official, Rich Almirod, as the Coolidge Bears gaining 17 yards on the play, but Clausen got away with one there. That's the kind of thing we were talking about, Spencer. Clausen definitely shoved the guy a little bit excessively out of bounds, and the official, wanting to keep control of the game, I think just gave him a stern warning right there. Don't do it again.
Hopefully Clausen takes his advice, because that could hurt you really bad in a game like this.
1st and 10, Coolidge, football at the 44. Tigers now with 8 men in the box. That's what Coolidge expected. Utsi pitches off, and now Rushing with the ball, and Rushing will be taken down. Golden back at the 46-yard line. A loss on the play of 9 yards. That was Marcus Rushing taken down, and Golden on the play. So it'll be second down at about 18 for the Bears. They'll make it officially a loss of 8 on the play. So it's 2nd and 18. 4 receivers to the near side. Tigers got to adjust here. 4 receivers, all wide to the near side in a diamond shape. Utsi going to keep it himself and be taken down by Maxwell as he gets about 4. Utsi picking up 4. They were hoping to thin out the defense there in the middle, Spencer, with all those receivers. Tigers really didn't buy it.
That's right. I don't know if they didn't buy it or they're just kind of confused there, but something happened, and luckily it came up good for the Tigers.
3rd down and about 13 for the Coolidge Bears. 5:35 to go. Second quarter, 24-6 Globe. Twins to the near side. Making trips with a slot this way as well. Tigers showing blitz. Utsi dropping back, looking, dumps it off far side on the screen. It's caught by Cordova. Cordova will be wrapped up and breaks free, but then he's taken down as the Tigers converge. Let's see who it is. It stops him back before the original line of scrimmage on the start of the drive. Looks like Maxwell in there. Also Wander in there for the Tigers. Coming in on the play also is Hernandez for the Tigers. Not much on that play right there. It's 4th down and 11, and the Tigers should get the football back right here. The football at the 46-yard line. Clausen dropping back to receive the punt. Coolidge taking some time here. Are they going to go? Tigers expecting a punt. Coolidge is going to go on 4th and 11 from the 46-yard line. Utsi dropping back. Got time, here's the rush, and he breaks free, being chased by Maxwell, and he will get free again, he's still free. Here's a pass, it's gonna be caught, and down at the 35, but it's short of the first down. They did not get the first down. He should be short by about a yard. Coolidge saying first down, but the spot is short. The spot appears to be short. They're gonna have to bring in the chains, it looks like, but from here, they're about a football length short. It's gonna be an 11-yard gain on the play. Coolidge is saying first down, and the official says first down Globe. So it was an 11-yard hookup for Coolidge. Wow, make sure you catch that play on Cable 1, Monday or Wednesday at 5 o'clock. 11 yards on the reception. But the Tigers stopping it just short, and I mean just short, by about a foot or two. And now Globe has the football 1st and 10 at the 35. So good field position. Coolidge gambling there. It almost worked. Tigers almost had him about 4 times before they finally stopped him short of the first down on the pass reception. Here's Beal with the ball, trying to get to the outside. There's a flag tossed in as Beal is tackled up high. He might have been hit around the face mask. I think that might be what it is. At about the 35, 36-yard line, there were definitely hands around his face, but they're going to call holding on Globe. Oh well. Football, 1st and 10 it was. You're going to have the holding penalty, which is going to back this up about 10 yards. They're talking to Coolidge about this. Yeah, they're going to back him up here. Again, 10-yard penalty for the hold. That's 2 penalties now for 25 yards. Up to this point, the Tigers doing a better job keeping the penalties down, but we'll have first down and 20 for the Globe Tigers. Football outside their 35, make it the 25-yard line. Handoff up the middle, keeping himself actually is going to be Hansen. He gets a decent gain here of about 10 yards. So now you're back to a 2nd and 10, and you'll take that every time.
Yeah, he made up the yards that they lost there. Like we've talked about all year, Lincoln Hansen's a good runner down the middle because he's big and he could push those bodies. He push those bodies forward, and that's what they need to keep on doing. Is just using that power running game that they have.
2nd down, give them 11 on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Hansen dropping back. He's got Wander over the middle. It's caught. Wander at the 40, 45, and he's got the first down and goes down at the 50-yard line. Wander with a reception of 14 yards and a first down for the Globe Tigers. And talk about guys stepping up tonight. Wander has definitely stepped it up here tonight. 14 yards and a first down. And for Globe, that is first down number 10. Make it 11 as Spencer puts the extra tick down. 11 first downs against the Coolidge Bears already in the first half. 24-6 from right in front of us now at the 49. Hansen gives off the left side. This will be to Scott, who breaks free at the 40 and spun around inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. Pick up on the play of 13 yards for Scott. And there's a down Coolidge Bear at the 45-yard line. He's helped up now. That is Lorenzo Ortiz. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Tigers with the football. Want to thank Ortega Shoes, your headquarters for all your sports needs. Great stuff. Their new line of lugs, Converse, and K-Swiss, all the holiday styles. In for men, women, and children. That's Ortega Shoes. Lugs, Converse, K-Swiss. Ortega Shoes behind the Tigers here on 1240 KJ Radio. We thank Ortega Shoes. Hanson, play fake. He's got Scott on the screen off to the right. Catches it and heads to the 40, the 35, and down about the 33-yard line. Gain on the play of almost 5 or 6. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like about 6. It will be. Almost 7. Second down for the Tigers, and they're really working the clock here. This should not really, if they keep this up, Coolidge isn't going to get the ball back here in the second quarter.
That's right. Globe just getting time off the clock, taking it, keep on driving it down slowly, run the time off the clock, and just get another touchdown before the half's over.
You'd love to punch it in again here. Hanson fakes to the backs. He's got a man down the field, evades a tackler. Hanson picking his way, leaning forward, still on his feet, fighting as there's a flag down, and gets to about the 26-yard line. There is a flag right about the 26, though. Let's see what it is, as down again is Lorenzo Ortiz, who's getting up slowly. And let's see what this is. Globe saying it might be against Coolidge, but let's wait and see. It is not. It's against Globe. It's a clip against the Globe Tigers. And that's a shame, because right there Hanson appeared to have the first down. So this run is going to come off, and that's going to hurt. As I said, that's not good. And and they're marking this from the 26. It's an official timeout. Are they marking this in the right spot? Yeah, we have a timeout, official's timeout on the field. And I think it's, yeah, that's the guy we talked about before. That's Lorenzo Ortiz. I don't know if it's an equipment problem or what, but he's being attended to on the field, and he's the guy we mentioned before that appeared to be a little bit shaken up. But it is charged as an official's timeout. So now you had the gain there by Hanson, but it comes back due to the penalty. And it'll be second down and about 13 for the Globe Tigers when we resume from the 41-yard line. Remember, R&R Pizza Express sponsoring our player of the game. Appreciate R&R Pizza Express with that great weekday buffet. I should say Monday through Saturday. I go on Saturday usually. 11 to 2. Pizza, wings, soup, salad, pasta, breadsticks, and more. Just $4.49. Gotta love it. They have specialties in salads, including calzones, buffalo wings, oven-baked sandwiches. That's R&R Pizza Express behind the Tigers here on 1240 KJ Radio, 1100 North Broad Street. Call 425-8575. 425-8575. Free delivery in the Globe Miami area. Second down, 13 yards to go. Hanson drops back. They set up the screen. It's caught by Gosling at the 40 and down to the 38, maybe the 37. Coolidge did a good job there. And the gain on the play is about 3. It'll bring up third down and 10. With 1 minute and 6 seconds and the clock running here in the second quarter, Globe up 24-6. At the half, we'll check the KJ schedule. Some junior high and high school activity that's coming up. Receiver split, out of the eye come the Tigers. Hanson rolls to his left, gets to a block, steps up, got a man, and it's incomplete as Beal is drilled after the ball hits the ground about the 17. And it will be fourth down for the Tigers. The football about the 37, 38-yard line.
Of the Bears, 4th and 10 for the Tigers. Timeout called.
And we have a timeout taken by Globe. Again, I want to thank R&R Pizza Express. I mentioned that free delivery. That is a limited delivery area, mainly in the Globe area, and a $10 minimum, just to clarify that. But we thank R&R Pizza Express. I went to the buffet last week, enjoyed myself.
They deliver all the way to New Street in Miami.
And I'm being told that R&R delivering all the way to New Street
In Miami,
in Miami.
Phelps Dodge.
So there you go. R&R Pizza Express behind the Tigers. 50 seconds to go in the first half. And Spencer, the Tigers' fourth down. Looks like they're going to go for it here with 1 minute to go. And they played a good first half.
They have. They played an excellent half. Exactly what they wanted to do. Control the game, get points on the board, and hold their opponents from scoring. And the opponents have scored, but only one touchdown. But they got to keep it up in the second half here as the first half closes.
4th and 10 from the 38. Also, go ahead and at the half, later, in case you missed it, the homecoming King and Queen recap from last week and who won the floats, who had the best floats and took first prize in the homecoming competition. Here we go. 4th and 10 for the Tigers. One back. Hansen, play fake, throws, complete to Wander. Wander breaks free, and Wander's going to be close to a first down, but I don't know. It's going to be real close. Coolidge saying no, the official moves it back a bit, and they're probably not going to get it. With the official moving the football back, I don't think the Tigers got it. And the officials might want to measure here. Oh, man, if he doesn't move it back, I think the Tigers might have had it. This is going to be close. So they're going to bring in the chains. And we'll look and see how close it is either way here. We know it's very close. We see the chains coming across. They're going to stretch it in just a second right here. And let's see. They will be first down. It's a first down for the Globe Tigers. Wow. So Wander, with the effort there, picks up a first down for the Globe Tigers, and give him credit once again.
Yeah, that was a great play. It looked like it was a fake hook and lateral. I thought he was going to pitch it to his running back, but he turned the other way and was able to punch it forward about 4 more yards for the first down. Great play by Wander.
Here's Hansen. Pump fakes, and he'll be sacked. Back at the 36, you got 32, 31 seconds, clock running, 30. Tigers gonna have to hurry right here. 27 seconds. And the clock's still running, and the Tigers not doing anything with second down and about 17 from the 35. And I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest. Coach Jovic saying, hold up here. It's 2nd and 17. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Tigers will not run a play. So Coach Jovic just saying, let's get out of here with a 24-6 lead. 18-point lead at the half. The home crowd is happy. They should be. It's parents' night. It's the game for the conference title. The Globe Tigers lead at the half, 24-6. We'll go ahead right now, take a couple minutes break. We'll come back and look at the scoring and stats and more right after this. This game, 24-6 at the start of the third quarter. Coolidge from their 35-yard line. As Spencer and I said, Tigers need to have a good first defensive set right here. Single back for the Bears. 3 guys to the right, they pitch it off to Smith. Smith trying to get to the outside, and there's really not much there. Tigers making the stop. Let's see who that is for the Tigers. Having trouble seeing, but I believe it's Golden. Second down and about 8.5 for the Coolidge Bears. From about, they said, the 37-yard line. Tigers, 6 men in the box right now. Utsi throws it over the middle. It is caught. There's a flag down, though, as Hansen makes the tackle after a pickup of 8 on the play, as the pass goes to Cordova, but let's check out the flag. It's thrown a couple yards beyond the line of scrimmage. This is probably not holding. Let's see. It's going to be pass interference against Coolidge. Pass interference against Coolidge.
Number 33, Joe Bucco.
So this will back them up.
Penalty against the
We're going to get a score to you on that Santa Cruz Canyon State game. At the half, it is 27-0. Santa Cruz in front. 27-0 Santa Cruz leading Canyon State. We're a minute into the third quarter here, and this penalty against Coolidge is going to back them up. That's a 15-yard penalty against the Coolidge Bears. Offensive pass interference against the Bears. So we said Coolidge only had one penalty. They come out and commit a costly penalty right there, and now they're in the hole here with third down and about, 21 yards for the Coolidge Bears. 3rd and 21. And now an official's whistle. Official timeout. Let's see what this is.
Santa Cruz Eloy 27, Canyon State Academy nothing. Once again,
Official heading over to the far sideline, and I guess they're just not sure what that was about. So now, with Clausen back as free safety at the 40-yard line, Coolidge from their 25. Utsi hands off now. Smith and Burke gets a handle but can't get him, and he's going to break free, and the Tigers might not get him. They hold on there and take him down about the 43-yard line. Making the stop for the Globe Tigers is 58, and that's Cini. Cini's wearing 58 tonight. That's the one thing Coach Donovich didn't tell me. I was going to say, where's 29 out there? So Cini wearing 58. He had a nice tackle earlier in the game as well. If it's not for Cini there, Coolidge is on the board again. 1st and 10 from the 40. Pick up on the play, about 25 yards for Smith. The Tigers got to do a job here on these speedsters for Coolidge. 3 receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. UC dropping back, throwing over the middle. It's is it caught? No, it's incomplete. It came out about the 30-yard line. Nobody reacted either way, really. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Coolidge Bears.
For the Bears from the Tigers 40.
Second and 10, 10:20 to go, third quarter. Globe in front by a score of 24-6. Again from the 40. Coolidge to the wing to the left, wing to the right, single back. Utsi rolling out. Here comes Brochu. Throw over the middle. It's caught at about the 25-yard line. Big stick by Clausen. Great job holding on to the football by Cordova. So Cordova picking up 14 yards on the play and a 1st down for Coolidge. And the Tigers get called for roughing the passer. And this gets tacked on to the end of the run. And this is what we're talking about. You can't have the silly penalties. This is an after the gain penalty. 15 yards. In this case, it's going to be half the distance. It'll come down to the 13-yard line is where the football will be. It's at the 26 right now. It's going to come down to the 13. It's a personal foul, roughing the passer, a 13-yard penalty against the Globe Tigers. And now the football at the 13-yard line.
11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bears.
1st and 10, Coolidge. So Coolidge doing what they want to do here and moving the ball down the field and aided by a penalty. 1st and 10, football at about the 12 officially. Utsi with Smith in motion. Utsi gives to Smith on the counter to the near side, and he'll be taken down after a gain of maybe 1. He's lucky if he gets that. Maxwell is the man who makes the stop for the Globe Tigers. Beal in there a little bit as well. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Short gain. Formation now to the near side from the near hash. Backs to the left of Utsi. Utsi drops back, looking into the end zone, throws a flare pass. It is incomplete. On the coverage is Wander. It was intended for Sean Jordan. That'll bring up 3rd down. Good coverage there by Wander.
That's right, it was good coverage. Yutzi, the Coolidge quarterback, he does a great job of leading his passers, and that was a perfectly thrown pass, hit the receiver right in the hands, and he missed it. So they're gonna have to keep an eye on Yutzi and those receivers.
3rd and 10 from the 12-yard line. Receiver on the near side is Mitchell. Yutzi fakes, rolling to his left. Tiger's going to string it out, and Hyde can't knock him out of bounds, but then he gets some help on the far side of the field. And who is that for the Tigers? Let's see. Coming out of there, that is Cini. Cini on the play for the Globe Tigers, as Hyde did a good job in stringing it out and preventing Coolidge from getting a big gain there. In fact, what do they really get out of that? Not a whole lot, maybe a yard or so. So Hyde and Cini doing a good job for the Tigers.
They are. They're keeping that contained, and they're stopping the run. And Globe has to stop them here. They have to stop them here.
Gain about 3 on the play as they move the football up a little bit. 4th down and 7 for the Coolidge Bears from just inside the Globe 10-yard line. Receiver wide to the near side. Again, that's Mitchell. Yutzi looking, throws, and is caught for a touchdown. Little slant in to Mitchell. Hernandez on the coverage. But it is a touchdown for the Coolidge Bears. They have scored. It's now 24-12. A 9-yard touchdown pass from Yutzi to Mitchell. And now Coolidge will go for 2 with the score 24-12, trying to make it a 10-point game. Yutzi gives to Smith. Smith trying to get to the outside, and he might do it. He does. He scores. So Smith outraces the Globe defenders to the sideline, to the pylon, and tucks into the end zone. And it's now 24-14. With 8:42 to go in the quarter. We'll keep it right here. 8:42 to go in the quarter. Tigers go the score right there. Coolidge going through the air for the touchdown. I want to let you know once again, Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair behind the Tigers. Over 19 years, reliable experience in the Globe, Miami area. 491 North Broad Street is the location. Call 425-0206. We thank Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair behind the Tigers here on 1240 KJ Radio. So right there, Spencer, Coolidge just moving it down the field. The Tigers had a costly penalty. It does come back to haunt them. They almost stopped Coolidge, but they came through with a big play.
That was a big play, and it's still a ball game here. It's only a 10-point game, and that's nothing right now. And the Tigers also got another problem. I saw down on the sidelines, Lincoln Hansen has hurt his right hand. He's been having it looked at by one of the coaches. He's been shaking it. You wonder how bad that injury is. It's his right hand. It's his throwing hand, and you wonder if that's going to affect the Tigers.
Yeah, we do see him about the 40-yard line, shaking it out a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Here's the kick by Coolidge. It's a good kick. Taken by Beal inside the 10, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Across the 25, now to about the 28-yard line is Chris Beal. Good run back by Beal. Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10. But that last touchdown by Coolidge was a big one. Tigers were one play away from escaping right there. Just could not keep Coolidge out of the end zone. Now the Tigers forced to get some offense going right here as they did in the first half. As the Tigers, Hansen gives off up the middle to Goslin. And he gets a decent gain on the play. Looks to be about 4 yards. We have a down Tiger. Let's see who this is. We have the pole in our way a little bit. And for the, that's Lotus. Yeah, that is Lotus on the far side of the field.
Number 60.
And he's getting up though, fortunately, but he's hobbling off his left leg, it looks like a little bit. And he's got a lot of pride. Lotus is not going to be helped off the field there. He's coming off on his own, and he's hoping big time that he's able to shake this off.
He's already playing with a broken hand. Expect to see him back in the game.
And now,
Gain of 3 yards on the
After the gain of 3, it is 2nd down and 7. Remember, the Tigers led Snowflake 21-0, but Snowflake blocked a punt with 4 minutes to go in the first half, made it 21-6, and then Snowflake took the lead in the fourth quarter. And they would win that ball game. Here it goes now to Goslin, reverse it to Beal, halfback pass, wide open is Wander, he's got it at the 45-40, and goes out of bounds about the 45-yard line. Make it the 40, but it's still a big gain for the Globe Tigers. On the play, it will go 26 yards. 26 yards for the Tigers. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's a huge play for Globe, keeping that offense going. Hansen gives off up the middle now, and off the left side just a bit is going to be Scott. And Scott will pick up a couple. Looks like about 3 on the play for Scott it is. And the clock rolls. 7:43. But the Tigers up by 10. You really want to get a score right here. 2nd down, officially a gain of 2 on the last play. 2nd and 8. I formation, wing to the near side. Hansen fakes it, rolls off the left side, heads up, options it off, the ball's loose, does it go out of bounds? It does, at the 27, 28-yard line, and that's going to be enough for the first down. So the Coolidge coach is screaming on the far side of the field, but that's all going to go to Hansen. That's going to be a 10-yard gain for Lincoln Hansen. It's going to be a 10-yard gain, it's going to be a fumble on the play, but it is going to be a first down for Globe. So 1st and 10. 3-back set for the Tigers from about the 28-yard line. Beal up the middle, picking his way, gets inside the 20-yard line, about the 20 for Beal. Nice run by Chris Beal. Good blocking by that offensive line once again. A pickup of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2. 24-14 Globe. Approaching the midway point of the third quarter. Big Nate Dean coming off the field. Second and 2 for the Tigers. Hansen gives off to Goslin, tripped up but stays on his feet. They're going to say he's down though because his knee hit the ground. It's going to be right around the marker for the first down. And now one of the Tigers has to be held back. Earl Russell being held back. He is very upset over something at about the 25-yard line. And his teammates do the smart thing and just pull him off. And Coach Johnovich does the even smarter thing and takes him out of the game. As Kieran comes into the game now. Robert Kieran into the game on that offensive line. At that left tackle spot. Hansen on the keeper. There's room. He'll go forward. He's got the first down. Hansen picks up 3 on the play. And a first down for the Globe Tigers. Brochu, Clausen coming in as Goslin and Hyde coming out. Under 6 minutes now to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Globe Tigers. Football about the 16. Hansen, hands off. Scott spinning his way inside the 15. Gets about a yard or 2. It'll be 2nd down and long for the Globe Tigers. And this is an important trip right here for Globe. At the 15, right on the 15 of the Tigers. 2nd and a long 8. Hansen, some contact, and he's able to get up ahead a little bit, but again, Coolidge, I think, just got good defensive pressure on his line surge there. And Hansen, to be honest, pretty much lucky to still have the ball, in my mind, as Coolidge got in very quickly right there. A pickup on the play, really, of about 2 yards, though.
Yeah, Globe's not moving to the offensive line, and that may be an absence to Brandon Lotus. He's still on the sidelines. Looks like a knee or ankle injury, and he was a solid lineman up there on the offensive line, really able to push people around, and it looks like that may affect him here.
Hyde out to the far side, I formation, give it off to Beal. Beal falling forward close to the 10. It's short of the first down. He gets about 2 or 3, call it 2 on the play. It's 4th down, but you're almost right in the middle of the field right here. slightly to the left of center. And Alp is going to come in for what will be a big field goal to try and make this a 13-point game. 24-14 the score. It will be another 30-yard field goal. They'll spot it actually at the 19. It'll be a 29-yard field goal from the near hash. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, plenty of leg, and the kick is good. So Alp, a 30-yarder, now a 29-yard field goal, and the Globe Tigers extend the lead with 4:06 to go here in the third quarter. It is Globe 27, Coolidge 14. We'll take a short break and be back right after this. To 14, Alp will kick off now. And for Coolidge, Smith will be back deep. Here's the kick, high, end over end kick. It's going to go by Smith and stops at the 5-yard line. That's a free ball. Tigers come up to try and get Smith. He's cutting out to the far side. Hernandez trying to chase him down. He gets blocked. Smith out the far sideline, still on his feet, and he's going to score. He's at the 50. There's nobody there. But there's a flag back at the 22-yard line. Smith will go into the end zone, but there is a flag back at the 22-yard line. And there's another one back behind that. Let's see what it is. What do we have? Let's catch our referee. Clip Coolidge. Oh, yeah. So the Coolidge Bears guilty of the clip. And you see Spencer right there. You know, you give Smith a chance and he's gone.
Yeah, besides for the clip, that was great. That was a 95-yard run back, even though it was called back. Globe's got to do a lot better than that. They got to be able to contain Smith, tackle him, get a few bodies on him. They had a few hands on him, but they let him slip right by, and they got to do a lot better job than that on defense.
So Coolidge will have the ball 1st and 10. But they will have the half the distance penalty right here. From the spot of the foul, the clip takes place at about the 5. It is going to be a 3-yard penalty for clipping. Half the distance for Coolidge. They're back about what? They're about the 3-yard line? That's what it looks like from here. The 3-yard line. Now can the Tiger defense come up with a big play right here? The crowd would go nuts. Coolidge pinned up near their own goal line right now. Handoff, and they almost get Smith. And actually, it's going to be Loggins, and he's wrestled down. Is he in the end zone? I don't know. Let's see. It's a safety. So the defense comes up big. That's Beal. Chris Beal that wrapped him up. The ball carrier was Marcus Russian, and they take him into the end zone. So the Tigers will get 2 points, and Coolidge will have to punt to the Globe Tigers. It will be 29-14. That makes it a 15-point lead. It's over 2 touchdowns. It's a touchdown and another touchdown on a 2-point conversion, just a tie right now for Coolidge. But the Tigers will get the ball back. And you know, Art says he called it. I talked about it. It happens on the next play. Tigers defense solid.
That's right. Their defense stepped it up right there. Beal and Hanson were able to get in there and get that safety, and that's a big play right there for the Tigers. That's really getting momentum moving in their way.
So Rushing had nowhere to go. Lost 3 yards into the end zone. I thought maybe he was going to get out of the end zone, but he could not. So we've seen a safety tonight by the Tigers, an interception by the Tigers. Defense has played well. The offense has played well. So now, Coolidge with the ball on the ground. Utsi will punt. He picks it up. This is a free kick from the 20. UT's kick is decent. Taken by Clausen at about the 35, the 40 up the middle of the field. 45-yard line, finds a small seam, but then he's gang tackled there and gets to the 47-yard line. The most important thing there, though, is he holds onto the football and moves it up the field a little bit, and the Tigers have the ball. So now, up by 15 points with 3:30 to go in the quarter, the Tigers with the football. Dave Hankin, Spencer Hansen here with you on KJ Radio. You'll want to catch the video replay of this game Monday, Wednesday, Cable Channel 2 on Cable 1, just after or about 5 o'clock. From the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Globe Tigers. So we got the field goal not too long ago. Now we get the safety. Tigers out of the eye. Hansen gives it off to Scott. Scott gets forward for about 3. 3-yard gain for Scott. In on the stop for the Coolidge Bears, Cordova. Also Jeffrey Isles. 2nd down and 7 for Coolidge. From the 49. Again out of the eye. Hansen gives off. This is Beal now, and he's thrown forward for a gain of a couple. Give Beal 2 on the play. 2nd down and about 5 for the Tigers. Make that 3rd down and 5 for the Globe Tigers. Football right in front of us, and I mean right in front of us, as we're to the left of the 50 here in the booth at Harbison Field. Football at the 47-yard line of the Coolidge Bears. Talmadge Hansen out wide to the right side. 3-back set. Lincoln Hansen hands off to Beal. He's upended near the sticks, but he's going to be a little bit short. Let's see, the near official gave him a better spot. Let's see who wins out. The near one or the far one? I'll take the near one. If he stays right there, it's real close. He does. They will probably have to measure here. It is really close. I'm going to say he's got it. I'm going to say he's got it by about half a football. What do you think, Spencer?
It looks like he got it.
So we shall see. Chain gang coming in from the far side of the field. This is big. They will stretch in just a second here. Here's the stretch, and am I right? I am right, by less than half a football. It is half a football. The Tigers have the 1st down. You gotta love that. I'll take that. You said they had it too, but you didn't say half a football. I did. That's okay. We'll forgive you. It's not often I get those right, but I got that one. So the clock continues to run with 2:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tigers up 29-14. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Hansen on the inside handoff to Goslin. And Goslin gets about 3 on the play, perhaps 4. Give him 4. It'll be 2nd down and about 6 for the Globe Tigers. We mentioned the Tigers playing without Brandon Lotus right now with the injury. Kieran doing a good job as his replacement. 3 backs. Give it off to Beal. Trying to get to the outside. He's got some room. Heading towards the marker. Stiff arms the defender. He's got the 1st down. Out of bounds. About the 31, 32-yard line is Chris Beal. Pickup on the play of 7 yards for Beal. But more importantly, he's got the 1st down. Officials move the chains. 1st and 10 Tigers. So football now at the 32 of the Bears. The band continuing to play. And now here's Hansen being pursued. He gets a flutter pass off. It's incomplete as he was hit from behind. Just able to get the arm forward, and it goes harmlessly as an incomplete pass. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. I want to thank Ortega Shoes once again behind the Tigers, your headquarters for all your sports needs. Right now, they have the Converse, K-Swiss, and Lugs merchandise in all the holiday styles. And for the holidays, men, women, and children's gear. Genco jeans for the guys, mud jackets for the ladies. That's Ortega Shoes, 150 North Broad Street, downtown Globe. We thank Ed Gardea and everyone at Ortega Shoes behind the Tigers here on KJ. Out of the eye, wing to the right, man in motion now is going to be Scott. The ball will go to Scott. Scott will be tackled for a loss. Scott is dropped back there by Jacob Carpenter. Carpenter just read that play. And in fact, the way he was coming in, Scott ran right into him. So a big loss in the play of about 6, maybe 7 yards. Call it 6. And now you're out of long out field goal range for right now. Football at the 38-yard line.
17 yards to go for a first down for the Tigers.
The lead is 15. Hansen drops back, gets good blocking, steps up in the pocket, falls forward to about the 35, and gets about 3, does Lincoln Hansen. It'll be 4th down. They're going to spot it at the 36, and let's see what the Tigers do here. I think the Tigers are going to, they're going to punt the football. They're not going to risk a long field goal. They want to pin Coolidge deep if they can. 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Beal waiting back at his 49 for the football. Gets the kick off. It is angled towards the sideline. Where is it going to go? It's going to go out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Beal has done it again. We saw it earlier a couple weeks ago, and Chris Beal in what may be the biggest play of the season for the Globe Tigers. That was a huge punt by Beal. Boy, that was beautiful. Beal's punt goes 34 yards, but it goes down to the 1-yard line. In fact, it's like inside the 1. Spencer, that's incredible.
You can't get any better than that. And this is the chance for Globe to get another safety. I mean, knock on wood, but that was a great punt by Beal.
5 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bears have a receiver split. They have 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Mitchell to the far side. Smith out to the near side along with Loggins. Utsi on the keeper, and he falls forward, gets about 10 yards on the play. I think he's got the first down. He does on the last play of the 3rd quarter. So Utsi is going to pick up 11 yards on that play, and a first down for the Coolidge Bears, but that is the end of the 3rd quarter. End of the 3rd quarter. The score at the end of 3 quarters is the Globe Tigers 29, the Coolidge Bears 14. The 4th quarter in just a minute. Tigers seeing Coolidge now, the 1st and 10 after the gain of 11 by Utsi, and only the 6th first down of the game for Coolidge. They're 4th of the 2nd half. Tigers up by 15 on the scoreboard. Got to make Coolidge burn a lot of clock right here and hopefully not let him score. Utsi dropping back, looking over the middle. Now looks to his right. He's looking down the near side now. He's got a man, but it's overthrown by about a yard as he was going for Mitchell. Jim Mitchell at the 45-yard line had gotten past the secondary, but the pass was just a bit overthrown.
That could have been a huge play. Like Dave said, Mitchell had the defensive back beaten. The ball was just a bit overthrown. Had he caught that ball, that would have been 6 points right there. So the Tigers get a big break from the quarterback throwing an overthrow pass.
2nd down and 10 as the band begins to play again. Trying to get the crowd pumped up. 2nd and 10 from the 11. Wander out near side on Jordan. Out of the eye come the Bears. Utsi gives off up the middle. And I believe that's Smith, and there's not much there for Smith. That is Chance Williams for the Globe Tigers, who makes the stop. And wait a minute, the back, if that's Smith, he's down. He is down for a moment, but he's getting up slowly. And that would be, and he is hurt. Smith is coming off the field, hobbling off. The left leg, we see him hobbling off on the far side of the field. And Smith is hurt. So that'll be a huge loss for the Coolidge Bears. The Tigers have lost Lotus, but Coolidge, most of their offense revolves around Smith. And he is hurt. So now, 3rd and 5, make it 3rd and 4 for the Coolidge Bears. Utsi drops back, looks near side, pass behind Mitchell, but he adjusts and catches it, and the tackle is made by Wander, but it's well past the first down marker. It is going to go for a gain on the play of 13 yards. It's a first down. Miami now leading Superior by a score of 32-0. San Carlos has Ray tonight. No score reported on that game. 1st and 10, Coolidge football just outside their own 30-yard line. From the near side of the field, receivers split. Utsi, straight drop, throws far side. It's incomplete. Receiver never had the ball. It was knocked away. Who is that? That is Clausen that knocked it away. It was in the hands of Jordan. He looked, he was bobbling the ball, finally looked like he had it, and then Clausen came over and popped him and it came to the ground.
It looks like Uti's having the exact same problem as Hansen does sometimes. He's leading those receivers perfectly. He's hitting them in the hands, but he just dropped it. But you got to give Clausen credit, because while he was bobbling that, Clausen was able to come up and lay a hit on him, which was able to knock the ball out. Great play by Clausen.
And Coach Donovich saying that to him right there as Clausen comes off to the sideline. 2nd down and 10 for the Bears. Football at their 31-yard line. Utsi, play fake, rolls to his right, going for it all, far side, it's intercepted! Intercepted by Juan, no, he couldn't hold on. Down at the 38-yard line, Wander went up and almost had a huge play for the Globe Tigers. As it is, he did a great job on the defensive coverage to prevent that from being a catch. The intended receiver was De'Arian Loggins. Incomplete, 3rd down and 10. Wander skying up, making a heck of an effort on that one.
If he could have pulled that down, that would have been big right there. It would have stopped the Bears' drive, but it was a great play anyways. Besides for that, it stopped a huge play.
3rd and 10 for Coolidge. Man in motion to the near side now is Jordan, who takes a position as a wideout. Utsi going to keep it himself and holding on. Chance Williams is going to make the stop right there. Coming in at the end is going to be Cini to make the stop, but Chance Williams gets a hold of Utsi's leg and takes him down, or Utsi may have gone for a bit. So 4th down and 8 for Coolidge. And you look at this game, it's not just one guy, several guys coming up big here for the Tigers.
Globe's doing this with a team effort. I mean, Beal's having this good game. Hansen's having a good game. The defense is coming up big. Alp's kicking field goals. They're doing a great job, and this is the game that they needed to do it in.
So 4th down, what's Coolidge going to do here with 10 minutes to go? In the 4th quarter, they trail by 15. They're showing punt. And from your own 31, you probably better. And now there's a penalty flag, and this might be delay of game. What is it? It is. It's delay of game against Coolidge. So if you were thinking about it, maybe you're not thinking about it now. Instead of 4th and 8, it's 4th and 13. Remember, we'll select an R&R Pizza Player of the Game at the conclusion of tonight's contest. You see the large one-topping pizza? We'll see who that will be. Still a long way to go in this one. Scott back far side, Wander back near side, about the 43. Here is the kick by Utsi. It is a high kick. Taking it is going to be Wander at the 38. Trying to get some daylight up ahead. Picks his way to the 45. Still on his feet at the 50. And goes up ahead to the 46-yard line of the Coolidge Bears. A return of 14 yards on the play for the Globe Tigers. So Wander picks up 14 on the punt return. Did a good job to get that. So from the 46 of the Bears, and really, Spencer, right now you're up by 15. You want to work some clock.
You do. They got to keep the ball on the ground. I mean, why not? The running game's working anyways. Just keep on driving it. Not only will it be driving on the field, but they'll be burning the clock and be able to pull this one out.
So now the Tigers with the football, and it goes to Goslin, and the pile going forward for a gain of about 4, close to 5 on the play. Give them 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
On the stop for the Bears.
But again, Coolidge without Smith. They have out there right now
2nd down, 6 yards to go.
Isles at linebacker, but we don't see Smith out there, so he apparently is, at least for right now, not coming back in. That's a big blow. Second down for the Tigers, about 6. Here's the counter, goes to Beal, goes by a defender and is still on his feet, and he heads towards the first down marker. It's going to be close. Another great job by Beal. Breaking tackles along the near sideline, skipping inside the 40, down to almost the 37. He looks to be a little bit short from here. It'll be third down for the Tigers. They move the football back a little bit from where I thought they were going to spot it. Williams stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It'll be third and a long 1 for the Tigers. Out of the wishbone once again. Hansen calmly under center. Keeps it himself. Line surge, he's got the first down. Gets to the 32-yard line. Hansen coming up with a gain of 6 yards. A 6-yard gain on the play for Hansen, and the Tigers have a first down. Another big play.
That's right. That put Hansen over the 100 mark for rushing this evening. Also, Beal over 121 yards. And coming into this game, I felt that it was going to be a competition between the 2 best quarterbacks and 2 best running backs in the league, and I think Globe's coming out on top on both those right now.
First and 10 from the Coolidge 33-yard line. Inside give, and it's going to go for about 5 yards. That is going to be Goslin. Tackler was Cordova for the Coolidge Bears. So the Tigers again keep the clock running, up 29-14, 8:12 remaining here. In the playoffs, the Copper 1 gets West 4 in the first round if you finish as conference champs. East 2 in the second round. If you're number 2, you get East 2 in the second round. You want to be number 1, and this play is not good. There are penalty flags everywhere. I should be against Globe for procedure. Let's wait. That's what it is. 5-yard legal procedure penalty against the Tigers. But again, South 2 gets West 3 in the first round, then East 1, North 4 in the second. You'll want to be number 1 coming from the South this year. Officials whistle. A sideline warning to the Globe Tigers. Trying the Tigers to back off a little bit. Official says roll the play clock and roll the clock period, so they do. Second down and 10. Football again at the 33-yard line of the Coolidge Bears. Eye set, wing to the left. Handoff will get a couple for Scott inside the 30 to the 29. He gets 4 on the play.
Down to about the 28-yard line.
It'll be third down. And a long 6, almost 7 for the Tigers.
Third down and 6 yards to go for the
Tigers need to get to the 22, about the 22, maybe actually 23 for the first down. Hansen again out of the wishbone come the Tigers. Play fake. Hansen rolls out. Got a man, but it's incomplete. It was kind of fluttered. He had Wander in a crossing pattern from left to right across the field. And there's a flag though, so it might not have counted anyway. Let's see what it is. We're going to get holding. Globe. So now big Nate Dean coming back into the game for the Tigers. Cy Tomerlin was in there previously. And Coolidge, are they going to decline this? They're almost waving like they want to decline this. Because it would bring up, I believe, fourth down for Globe is what it would bring up, yeah. Whereas Coolidge they're going to take the penalty. They were thinking about it for a minute there, just saying declining it, but they are going to take the penalty. So we have the penalty against the Tigers. I formation, third and long for the Tigers, about 20. Hansen off the left side, keeps the legs moving and gets to about the 31, 32-yard line. Gain on the play for Hansen of 11 yards. And let's see what the Tigers do here. They're bringing out. They're bringing out. Fourth down. The for the Tigers. This is Alp's chance right here. This would be a long one, fans. It would be close to 50 yards. Alp said he could kick a 50-yarder. He's been booming them here tonight. Let's see. This would make it an 18-point game and almost put it out of reach. Here's the snap, the kick, they fake it. It's gonna be Beal. Beal at the ball, heading up the right side. And what did they say? Did Beal's knee touch the ground? There's a flag back at the 38-yard line. What's the call? Official hasn't told us yet. He's just saying first down Coolidge. He pointed first down Coolidge, he picked up the flag. No indication of what it was. We have not gotten an official indication from the official. All he did was signal first down Coolidge. We're looking at him right now. The Tigers want this explained. I don't know, did Beal's knee touch the ground? I don't. But you're kicking a field goal. And then they faked it, and then Beal ran. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe there was a penalty against the Tigers we didn't see. But it's Coolidge ball, but that's kind of bizarre right there. Tigers faked the field goal, and Beal ran with the ball, and the official blew it dead right in the middle of the play. So Coolidge has it, 1st and 10, inside their 40. Utsi on the keeper. Utsi goes by Cini, now trying to get to the outside. Wander is held, and there's no call, and then Utsi is shoved out of bounds inside the 40 at the 36, and Coach Jonovich is saying, come on. It's a big gainer for Coolidge on the play. It goes for 24 yards. 24 yards for Utsi. Yeah, we definitely saw something there the officials did not call, and Coolidge gets away with one. Again, these officials out of Tucson: Rich Almaroth, Frank Moore, Glenn Dobbin, and Ernie Felice out of Tucson. 1st and 10 Coolidge from the Tiger 36 from the near hash. Twin receivers each side, in fact, trips to the far side. 5 receivers. Utsi drops back. Utsi throws over the middle. It's complete. And the tackle made by Lincoln Hansen after pickup on the play of 5 yards to Cordova. So the clock continues to run. 5:45. This is what the Tigers want. The clock to run. 29-14 Globe. Coolidge breaks out of the huddle. Utsi with again 5 receivers. No backs. Utsi dropping back, looking far side, going for it. Oh, it's almost intercepted by Beal. Incomplete. The speed of Beal there to prevent the receiver from getting the ball on the far side. Good job by Beal. Rushing going out to try and get that. And now it's 3rd and 4 for Coolidge. 3rd and a long 4 from just outside the Tiger 30-yard line. And Coolidge hurrying it up here. Loggins out to the far side, as is rushing. Again, 5 receivers. Utsi steps up, throws, and it's caught by Mitchell. Goes by Cini, and then he's taken down at the 18-yard line. Gain on the play of 13 yards for the Coolidge Bears. And Mitchell calls timeout for Coolidge with 5:16 to go in the game. A timeout taken by Coolidge. So the Coolidge Bears call timeout. The Globe up 29-14. We'll keep it right here. Again, we thanked Ortega's Shoes, your headquarters for all your sports needs. Great stuff at Ortega's Shoes. Thank Ed Garday and everyone at Ortega's Shoes supporting the Tigers here on KJ. Don't forget, the lugs, Converse, and K-Swiss lines, all the holiday styles in for the holidays. Men, women, and children's varieties. Genco jeans for the guys, mud jackets for the ladies. That's Ortega Shoes behind the Tigers here on KJ. And of course, we'll have an R&R Pizza Express player of the game at the conclusion of tonight's contest. Maybe we'll get a couple players up here tonight, but we'll select one player of the game. And looking forward to, hopefully, a good scene after the game, if you know what I mean. Tigers are 5-16 away from that, and they have a 15-point lead right now, but Coolidge threatening, and Spencer, it's particularly important the Tigers here. Number one, you don't want to let Coolidge score, but you can't let them score quickly.
You can't. If they do score, you want as much time as you can to get off the clock. If they can score and kick an onside kick, and they're right back in the ballgame, they can take the lead after an onside kick. So Globe really has to step up right here.
From about the 18-yard line are the Bears, 1st and 10. UT dropping back, rolling off to his right. There's a little bit of room there, but a nice tackle made by the Tigers. That's Marine. That is Derek Marine for the Globe Tigers, who makes the stop. Derek Marine making the stop for the Globe Tigers. Gain of 1.
2nd and 9.5 for the Bears.
So a gain of 1 on the play. And Coolidge has to hurry up now, 4:46. UT drops back, throws near side, man is open. That's Mitchell, and he's taken down by Wander at about the 9-yard line. And Mitchell is able to stretch. He gets a good spot, real good spot, at about the 6-yard line. Clock stops for them to reset the chains. And they're a little slow on the far side here as they go ahead and get that taken care of. Now the clock starts to roll. Again, 5 receivers, make it 6 receivers. If you count the man to the near side, make it 5. And UT keeping himself, he's got room, he will score. Stutter steps into the end zone, UT for the Coolidge Bears. So at the 4:19 mark here of the 4th quarter, the Coolidge Bears have scored. That will make it 29-20, and now it's decision time. It is decision time for the Coolidge Bears. What do you think, Spencer? 1 or 2 right here?
I think they're going to go for 2 and then the onside kick.
So they're going to try, it would appear. Well, let's wait and see. If you don't get it, you're down by 9. And then it's really tough. So you got to decide. You want to keep the momentum going and go for 1, or do you go for 2 now? Because if you miss the 2 now, you got problems. Official has said that Coolidge wants the football set on the left side of the field, on the left hash.
They reset the clock.
Dave Hankins, Spencer Hansen here on 1240 KJAA Globe. Again, Coolidge electing to have the football on the left hash for the 2-point conversion. UT rolling right, being pursued by Chance Williams. UT throws, and I don't think they're going to get there. No, they did. Getting in somehow for Coolidge was Loggins. I believe that's who it was. In the corner of the end zone, the front corner, Loggins gets it, and now it's a 7-point game. The Tigers had the pressure. They just could not stop the Bears. And that's an immense play. If Coolidge doesn't get the 2-point conversion, it's 9, and the game is almost over. Now it's 7, and it's anybody's game.
That's right. And you can bet if Coolidge gets this onside kick and scores again, they're going to go for 2, because that's been working for them all night. And Globe needs to get their hands team out there and get that onside kick and just run the clock down.
You wonder, with 4:19 to go, Coolidge may just kick it away. With 4:19 and a 7-point game, we'll have to wait and see. If they had not gotten the 2-point conversion, they basically would have had to have gone for an onside kick. But now, let's see, they were lining it up almost for an onside kick. Johnny Mosley was, and now he puts it on the near hash. So you're right, Spencer. Coolidge looking to go for the onside kick, it would appear. 10 guys lined up to the right of Mosley. The Tigers with their good hands team out there. We see Burke out there. Lawson on the near side. Here comes the kick by Mosley. It is kicked and it is bobbled. It's down on the ground. Tigers do the smart thing and just fall on it. Let's see who that is for the Globe Tigers that falls on it. I believe that is, I'm not sure. It was Kieran, I think. Or was it Goslin? Yeah, probably Goslin. Kieran was in the area there, but it's Goslin that comes up with it. And now the Tigers 1st and 10. So they overcome the first obstacle getting the onside kick. They get it there. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tigers up 29-22. 4:16 to go in a game for the conference championship. 3 backs behind Hansen. Hansen gives off to Scott, lowers the head and is drilled, and he will lose 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and almost 13 for the Globe Tigers here.
On the stop for the Bears, loss of 2. Second down and
12 officially. The football back at the 36. Clock now at 3:50 and running. Tigers got to be careful here. They can't get so conservative they don't move the football. Out of the eye now. Wing to the right side, Wander to the near side. Hansen steps up from it, now back under center. Hansen fakes and heads right into the stack, and Tigers going conservative right here, keeping that clock going. Second down it was, it's now third down. I don't think they got much there, got about a foot or so. It'll still be 3rd and 12, and now Coolidge will call a timeout. I believe that's their second timeout. I think they still have one left. But the Tigers up by 7 here, Spencer, and what do you think? I mean, do you want to maybe, you don't want to take too many chances, but if you're a little bit too predictable, Coolidge knows what to key on.
That's right. Coolidge's offense is moving right now. Their passing game is clicking, and if they get that ball back, you could bet. I would bet that they're going to score with enough time, and so Globe has to get a first down here because they can't give the ball back to Coolidge.
So it is 3rd down for the Tigers, and a long 11. Coolidge getting that timeout with 3:28 to go in the 4th quarter. We see Coach Janovich coming off the field. We've enjoyed this game here on 1240 KJAA Globe. Enjoy bringing it to you. Tigers need to hold on here. 3rd down, long 11, football at their 36-yard line. From just about the middle of the field. 3-back set, receiver to the far side. Hansen gives off to Beal. Beal is not going to get much. In fact, he's going to lose a half a yard. A loss of a yard. And the Tigers are going to have to give up the football. 4th and 12. And Coolidge is going to have a bunch of time right here. It will be up to the Globe defense. Beal will punt the football. Had that big one earlier he put at the 1-yard line. Back deep is Mitchell. Remember, Coolidge does not have Mike Smith. He is injured. Beal at the 20 awaits the snap. It's a good floating snap. High kick taken by Beal. Good for coverage. Clausen coming back. Mitchell, smart thing. Fair catches it at the 37-yard line. And that's really what Coach Janovich wanted right there. He got a good punt. He's clapping his hands. The effort there by Beal. As there's a flag on the play. It was a 28-yard punt by Beal. But again, there is a flag. Officials will sort this out. It's back at the Coolidge 37-yard line. Is it a hold? Let's hope. Is it a clip? Let's hope. We'll take one of the two. Officials distancing themselves from everybody now. Huddling up at about the 35-yard line. Coolidge trying to get in a bit, and the officials going to talk to the Coolidge sideline for a second here. Let's get the call, and they're going to pick up the flag. Oh man, you wonder what they were initially thinking of throwing back there on the far side of the field at the 37-yard line. That was around the line of scrimmage. So the officials pick up the flag. 1st and 10 Coolidge from their 37-yard line.
The penalty marker was waved off. 1st and 10 for the Bears.
So the Tigers, let's see, can the defense come through? Solid job so far tonight, got to keep it up. Coolidge goes back to that multi-receiver set. 5 receivers, no backs behind Utsi. Here comes the rush. Pass caught by Mitchell at the 45, and holding on is Wander at the 48-yard line. It's enough for the first down for the Coolidge Bears. The clock stops to move the chains. Officials have not said first down yet, and we have a down Coolidge Bear at the 35-yard line. Back at the 35, there's a down Coolidge player. He is hurt, and we can't tell from here who that is. And Coolidge with, I said, a down player back at the 35-yard line. But Coolidge picking up a little bit of yardage right here. And with the down player, what we'll do right now, with 2:38 to go here in the 4th quarter, it's 29-22 Globe. We'll take a break and come back right after this. We return Cole Nagel was injured player being helped off. 1st and 10 Coolidge from their own 48-yard line. Clock running now at 2:36. Utzi rolling to his right, got lots of time. Here comes Chance Williams. The pass is incomplete over the head of James Jeffries as the Tigers almost had a chance at a pick, but they were in coverage. And give Chance Williams a lot of credit right there. He's had a great game tonight. Stepped it up. 2nd down and 10 for Coolidge. Clock stops, 2:27 to go here in the 4th quarter. Coolidge breaks out again with that multi-receiver package. No backs from the near hash. 3 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Utzi drops back. Here comes Golden. He's held. There's no call. They might take him down, and they do. Golden with the sack back at the 36-yard line. He was held, and he still got in and did it. A loss on the play of 12 yards. And Coolidge will be forced to burn a timeout. That is their final timeout. It'll be 3rd and a mile here for Coolidge. 3rd down for the Coolidge Bears, and about 21 yards is what it will be.
3rd down and 23 yards for the Bears.
As here, 3rd and about 21 yards for Coolidge. Football at their 37. 2:11 to go. Utzi rolls out to his right. Got time. Here comes Maxwell. Here's the pass. Incomplete. Running up at the 40-yard line. The Tigers almost had a chance. It was intended for Loggins. I believe that was Cini, if I'm not mistaken. It was diving forward, trying to get to that ball. May have been Clausen. But the Tigers hustling there, trying to get that football. It's now 4th down for the Coolidge Bears. 4th down, 21 for the Bears. The football at their 37-yard line. And everything on the line right here. 4th and 21 from the Coolidge 37. The Tigers, 2 guys back deep near the 1st down marker. That's the fence. No one gets past. The crowd making some noise. Utzi drops back. Pump fakes. Golden with the pressure. Mitchell catches the football. And he's still on his feet. And he's still on his feet. And he's taken down by Wander at the 16-yard line. There are no flags. 1st and 10 Coolidge at the 16-yard line. A gain on the play of about 46 yards for Coolidge. 46 yards to Mitchell. It is 1st and 10, Coolidge at the 18. The clock stops to move the chains. Now 1:53, clock running, Globe up 29-22. Coolidge now with 2 backs behind Utzi, more conventional wing T set. Utzi, hands off now. It's going to be Russian, getting to the outside. Russian is knocked down after picking up about 5. Making the stop for the Globe Tigers, I believe. Let's see who that is on the far side. Hard to see. That is Beal, yes. Gain of about 7 on the play. Almost 2nd and a long 3 for Coolidge. 1:17, clock moving. Coolidge from the Tiger 12-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Utzi steps out, and he will be sacked. The Tigers drop him. Chance Williams in there for the Globe Tigers. Big Nate Dean in there as well. 55 seconds on the clock running. It will be 3rd down and 7 for the Coolidge Bears. Remember, they don't have any timeouts left. Again, 5 receivers. Utzi drops back, throws, and it's caught by Mitchell. They got to tackle him. There's a flag, and Mitchell's down at the 5 or 6 yard line. Let's see what the flag is. It might be a face mask. The clock will stop with 38 seconds to go. The receiver and the Tiger defenders are the only people out there. Let's see. It's going to be a face mask against Globe. They're going to tack it on at the end of the run. That's about a 3-yard penalty. And I'll tell you, if that's half the distance, that was a pretty long half the distance penalty. It was at the 6, they put it down at about the 2. It should be at the 3, but they put it down to 2. So Coolidge, with 38 seconds and the clock stopped, 1st and goal at the Globe 2-yard line. Utsi rolling to his right, being pursued. Utsi trying to get to the corner, and he will not get there, I believe. Yes, did he get there or not? I don't think so. No indication. He did not get there. He got out of bounds with 24 seconds to go. He's at about the 1-foot line. 29-22 Globe. 24 seconds remaining in this game. 2nd and goal for Coolidge inside the Globe 1-yard line. Utsi tried to get to the pylon, just could not get there. Utsi with Garcia behind him and 4 receivers. Utsi rolling out. The Tigers miss him and now they get him. Nate Dean and Coolidge trying to push the ball forward, but they can't. They're out of timeouts. 16, 15, 14. It's going to be 3rd down. Coolidge is going to have to hurry here. 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9. They're trying to get the playoff here. It's 3rd down. Utsi directing his line with 4 seconds. Utsi spikes it into the ground with 2 seconds to go. With 2 seconds to go, it will come down to 1 play. It will come down to 1 play. It will be 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Spencer, unbelievable.
Hey, you're getting your money's worth here. You can't get any closer than this right here.
I still have my voice left, at least for now. 4th and goal from the 2. A play for the conference championship. The Bears come out of the huddle. 2 seconds left. Utsi with the receiver split, no backs. Utsi on the keeper. I don't think he's going to get there. He won't get there. The Tigers have won the ball game. The Globe Tigers have defeated the Coolidge Bears.